Ladies, gentlemen, Pokemoshpitbeta. Hello and welcome to my video. Now, before we start off this video, unlike all the other guys, I'm going to tell you to not take a look at my channel. I usually don't do Pokemon stuff on my own channel. It's a Heroes of New Earth channel. But I still really enjoy this game and I just kind of want to post it somewhere. Somewhere where people care about it. Also, on another note, I'm German, so you may like or not like my accent. But, anyways, now in the background you can see the team preview, which I made myself. Well, I didn't draw it, I took the pictures and created that thing. Anyways, it's gonna be Pokemon Online. I'm really sorry, I know. I also enjoy watching the actual Wi-Fi a lot more. But I just can't get my Wi-Fi to work. I really want to, but I just can't do it. I tried everything, and that's why we are stuck with Pokemon Online. Now, let's get into the actual team preview. My team is a pretty simple sand team. I got the Narrator, which is supposed to be my special defensive wall. Got Crunch, Pursuit, Superpower, Stealth Rocks. Pretty simple. We got a Choice Scarf, Jolly, Hidden Power, Icing, Earthquaking, Stone Edging, U-Turning, Landorus, the Choice Specs Latios. Just your standard Magnezone, supposed to take out Ferrothorns, Fortresses, Scizors, and all of those annoying Steel types. Bulky, defensive, Sword Stancing, Gliscor. It's supposed to be a bulky sweeper. Walks great, also is a fabulous tank. And then we got the Jolly Banded Terrakion, which is just supposed to hit hard, and oh my god, that's what it does. On the other side we got kind of a Sun team, which isn't very much relying on the Sun. So I don't expect him to be all crazy about getting the Sun up. And I also really don't have to worry about it, because the only thing that really benefits from the Sun would be the Venusaur. And that's actually the only thing I consider a big threat on his side. Well, let's get started. I'm just gonna lead off with my Tyranitar, just in case he leads off with the Ninetales. If he does, I can get up my Stealth Rocks, because Ninetales really can't hurt it. But he starts off with the Machamp. I go into Latios, just hoping to get off a Psychic, expecting the Dynamic Punch, but I resisted, so I should be fine. Now, at this point I was thinking, like, should I go into Gliscor? Nah, let's try the Psychic. Latios is actually a big deal, but I can go without it. So, I sadly hit myself in confusion and my Latios gets taken out. Now, why didn't I go into Gliscor? Mostly because I was fearing the Ice Punch. But at this point I was like, he would have gone for the Ice Punch if he had it. I don't think he would have gone for another Dynamic Punch. So, oh well, let's go into the Gliscor. And turns out, yes, Dynamic Punch. Maybe he just wanted a confusion, I'm not sure, I don't know. But looks like he doesn't have the Ice Punch. Now, Toxic Orb is going to activate, which is great. We of course want the additional regeneration. And I sadly hurt myself in confusion, which isn't the biggest of deal. This is a max defense Gliscor, so I can take that. And turns out, he really doesn't have the Ice Punch, so that's great. Now I don't have to worry about it. And now that I don't have to worry about Ice Punch anymore, I can go into Gliscor anytime he sends in this Machamp. And I think he realizes that, which is why he decides to just leave the Machamp in and let it die. Which is fine with me, like, a free kill, that's great. Just get the Machamp out of the way, and maybe that's gonna make up for losing my Latios. Which I don't think it will, because Latios is really my only big special attacker. And against this team, my Magnezone really won't be of much use. So, I don't know. But anyways, here we go. Machamp is gonna get taken out. I still think I shouldn't have sacrificed the Latios, but I was like, let's go for it. Man up. He sets in the Heatran. Turns out he has a balloon. So I'm gonna switch out to my Tyranitar. Since it's my special wall, Tyranitar in Sand gets up to 500 special defense. It's ridiculous. And as you can see, the Flamethrower deals pretty much no damage at all. He's gonna use the Earth Power right here, which is only gonna deal 25%. That's nothing. Literally nothing. I go for the Pursuit because I was expecting him to kind of switch out, maybe. And I really wanted to pop the balloon. Turns out he didn't want to switch out, which is fine. I still popped the balloon and I'm now going to go for my Stealth Rocks. He goes for Stealth Rocks as well. And I guess his Heatran is more of a defensive Heatran. Probably special defensive. You really don't see a physical defensive Heatran ever. After setting up his Stealth Rocks, he realizes there really is no point in me staying in. I can't hurt this Tyranitar. And if he carries Superpower, which I do, I can hurt him. So he switches out into his Dragonite, and I got a perfect counter for that. Like, no Dragonite can go up against my Gliscor unless it's special, but even those lose. So I go into the Gliscor, he Dragon Dances on the switch, and he's gonna Dragon Claw me next turn, which is gonna deal no damage at all. Gliscor is an amazing Pokemon. It's just so great. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm still using only Black and White 1 stuff. That's because I'm too lazy to actually create a new team, and this is still my Black and White 1 team. Again, I'm mostly playing this game casually, and I enjoy it so much, but I'm not taking it too seriously. Now, here we go. Ninetales is gonna come in and get rid of my Sandstorm. I really don't fear this Ninetales at all, because it can just go out into my Tyranitar and it can't hurt me. Like, Ninetales is never gonna be able to hurt the Tyranitar. That's just not going to happen. You go Flamethrower, 7%, that's nothing. Sadly enough though, he gets the burn. And this is actually a big deal, because Tyranitar got a really good attack stat, and losing it because of the burn is kind of sad. I then go for the Pursuit, expecting him to switch out, because I really don't know what he's gonna do. But turns out he got Roar. I still pop the balloon, which is fine. Get roared into Magnezone. But Magnezone really can't do anything. Like, I can Thunderbolt it, but I'm gonna die, so that's really not the best thing. I decide to go back into my Tyranitar just to take another Flamethrower, and yet again deals no damage. Though, because of the burn, I now take the consistent damage and the dot damage, and I really don't want that. So, it's kind of suboptimal, but he goes into his Heatran now, and I just decided to go for Crunch, expecting another Roar. I don't know why he would switch up moves now, but he decided to do so, and he goes into his Heatran, which works great for him, because I really can't do anything to it now that I'm burned. Like, what am I gonna do? Use the Superpower? That's not gonna deal any damage. I go into my Magnezone just to kind of scout what he's gonna do. I really don't need a Magnezone in this game. Again, it's only supposed to take out Fortress, Ferrothorn, Scizor, and he doesn't have any of those. And I kind of wanted to save switch into Terrakion. I then go for the Close Combat, and something is gonna die. Like, you can't take a Choice Band at Close Combat. Now, he goes into his Venusaur. And take a look at this. This is a resisted Close Combat. This Pokemon is ridiculous. But it's not going to die, which is kind of sad. I thought maybe I'm gonna be able to kill it, depending on his set. If it's a fully offensive Venusaur, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how bulky it is. And I don't think it's too bulky. Like, I played with a Sun team, and my Venusaur really didn't take hits too well. So I just wanted to try it. I then go into Landorus, gonna use the U-turn. I'm not sure if it would have taken out the Venusaur, but like, what the heck, why not? So, gonna use the U-turn, switch it to my Tyranitar, and at this point, I'm just gonna leave it in to die. Like, it really doesn't fulfill a purpose anymore. It's a ball, but it's at 12% HP. What's the point? Just go, die, take a Draco Meteor, that's fine. So my Tyranitar is going to drop, and I go back into my Landorus, which of course is Jolly Scarfed. So unless he is Scarfed, which he's not, since he does have the leftovers, I can just quickly take him out. And I'm gonna do exactly that. Gonna use the U-turn and go into my Gliscor, which is one of my 2 last Pokemons alive. Now, this is gonna be interesting. I win this game depending on his Venusaur set. If he does have the Sleep Powder or the Hidden Power Ice, I lose. If he doesn't have either, I win. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna send out my Landorus yet again after my Gliscor dies and just gonna Earthquake him and Earthquake the shit out of everything. That's just like, it's game over now. Like, I'm gonna go all in. I really don't have a choice, actually. Let's go Earthquake everything. And now, here comes the moment of truth. He doesn't have the Sleep Powder. He doesn't have the Hidden Power Ice. And that's an easy win for me. It's not actually an easy win, but I win the game and finish it off with an Earthquake. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my narration. Again, this is like my first narration ever. And